KHOU 11 Morning News starts now.
Good morning and welcome to the inside of the George R. Brown Convention Center. We are kicking off a very special digital edition of KHOU 11 Morning News from inside FanFest.
A very exciting morning for us here at KHOU 11. Good to see you, everybody. I'm Stephanie Simmons along with Kimberly and Dave. And we are all over the city this morning as we count down to the start of FanFest and the Final Four.
I'm pretty excited with this headset on. I feel like I'm about to call a ball game or something. And take a look at all this. We got Kim Castro live on the Avenida. Of course, Jen Reyna is here inside FanFest to talk about traffic. Cheetah Craft is live on the Buick Court for Reed to the Final Four. And we've got Adam Bennett live from NRG.
Before we get swept up in the March Madness, Kim Castro, let's get to weather and traffic on the ones. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, I know HISD is off today, so if you're headed here with the kiddos, just know it is on the warm and muggy side with temperatures pushing to 80 degrees as we get closer and closer to the lunch hour. And we're going to pretty much stay there through 8 o'clock tonight. It is going to be warm, and it is going to be on the muggy side. In terms of rain chances for this evening, we got about a 30% chance to see an isolated shower. Could be a thunder shower with a little bit of strength to our far northern cities and counties, but as it sweeps through the area, it loses a lot of steam. So I think most of us are going to luck out and stay rain-free for today. However, as we move forward in time, we do have added rain chances to talk about in the 7-day. 86 degrees is going to be our high temperature today. You know what else you're going to notice? It's on the breezy side. Sustained wind, 20 miles an hour, gusting to 30. Guys, back to you.
Kim, we are eventually going to see traffic pick up. You know, as soon as we get all of the viewers here to NRG, it's going to be a madhouse in downtown. Right now, just downtown traffic on the general highways and some general congestion if you're coming in on the Southwest Freeway right around the Galleria. So those are hot spots. We usually know that it's packed around that time. Live look outside North Loop at Shepherd if you are around the Oak Gardens area or the Independence Gardens area, rather. It's looking just fine with traffic on the move. Otherwise, we're talking about the festivities that are happening here closer to the GRB. To get into this area, maybe taking Metro Rail and giving them the wheel would benefit you. It's all riding for free for all of the 3 lines that you see. If you're taking rideshare or Uber or a taxi service, there are 6 rideshare locations right near downtown and 2 taxi areas that have been designated. So, of course, you can use those options as well.
Turning now to our big story of the morning, the Final Four, and of course, FanFest.
Yeah, thousands of people have come from all over the country ready to see which team will move on to the national championship game.
Just take a look at all of this, from the games to the music festival to all of the activities here inside FanFest. There's something for everyone. We have team coverage with all of the excitement for the Final Four, but the Final Four isn't just all about basketball.
Yeah, for the past few months, third graders from all across the Houston area have held their own March Madness competition.
They've been reading to the Final Four. Cheetah Craft has been with these students every step of the way, with now the Final Four schools eagerly waiting to see if they came out on top. Cheetah.
I know. I cannot believe we are down to our Final Four schools. Dorita, Hatchet, can you believe we are here? I mean, at Buick Arena Court, here in FanFest, inside George R. Brown Convention Center. And today is the day. We started off with nearly 200 schools participating in this event, and we are down to the top 4 with millions of minutes that have been read. Okay, first of all, has this gone fast? Because you've been working behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, but I know a lot goes on behind the scenes that I don't even know about. Can you believe it went by this fast?
I can't. 16 months, actually. So we have been talking about this and envisioning this and getting people on board and getting people to have buy-in for a really long time. And I am just over the moon about how they embrace this, and they really made it their own. And some are talking about continuing this in their districts, and the positive feedback has just been amazing.
Okay, I love this. And when we're talking Read to the Final Four, they partner with the NCAA. Just like Road to the Final Four, we started off with Read to the Final Four, and it was a bracket-type challenge with all of these schools. But it was based on the amount of minutes that third graders would read. So they are about to pour in here. We are going to have a big group with celebrating around 10 to 11 this morning. So we're down to only a couple of hours left.
We are. It's time to celebrate them.
I know. Now, the schools that are coming in, do we have an idea of how many people are supposed to be here?
We're scheduled to have about 600 people here today. So between all of the schools, we've got 2 fairly large schools and 2 smaller schools, but between them all, they're going to pretty much fill up those bleachers.
Wow, 600 people. Okay, so we were talking about nearly 200 schools started participating. Let me show you the road to how we got here today.
Go, Team Ed!
Pep rallies, early mornings, and millions of minutes of reading.
They've had over 50 million minutes. I mean, Dorita, that is huge.
Crazy. We're so excited about it.
Now it's the moment we've all been waiting for, a championship moment for these kids in the classroom. Houston area third graders facing off in a literacy program meant to foster a lifelong love for reading in and out of the classroom. It's something teachers say is vital.
I have so many kids that struggle, and getting to see that light on their face of, oh my gosh, we actually did this, that was probably one of the best moments of my teaching career.
And something organizers say leaves a lasting impact.
We use the 3rd grade level because after the 3rd grade, it really helps them.
I mean, it's just amazing to see how much the students have learned, grown, and they're genuinely excited about reading.
The competition was held for the very first time right here in Houston in 2016 with just 1 school district. It's become a Final Four fixture. And this year, for the event's return to Houston, it's expanded to 39,000 students in nearly 200 schools across 11 districts. And this weekend, we're celebrating our Final Four schools. Cruz Elementary in Pasadena, Red Duke Elementary in Alvin, Newport Elementary in Crosby, and Woodard Elementary in Cy-Fair.
Everybody wins because reading is important.
Okay, I love that. Everybody wins. Reading is so important. And, you know, I've been doing live shots from the very beginning with you at the different schools. And the amount of energy and the amount of turnout, I could not get over it. I mean, I was expecting maybe some teachers, you know, some of the faculty, everybody, parents, superintendents, librarian. I mean,
the people who work in the cafeteria.
Yes.
Everybody is doing it. Everybody got on board, and I think the schools that did the best are the schools that did a wraparound program. They were the ones where everybody was doing something to help them get their minutes in. They were creative with bingo, like why don't you, if you read 30 minutes under the covers with a flashlight, and getting them connected to the things that we remember about when we used to love reading.
It's true. I know those moments really are very impactful, and this is something that we do hope continues, and you said some schools potentially may. So it is all about promoting 3rd grade literacy. We are going to announce the champion school coming up in the next couple of hours. So this is really exciting. 10 to 11 a.m. We will be letting you know. Let's go. I like it. All right, Kimberly, I'll send it back to you.
Oh, so exciting, Cheetah. You know, KHOU 11 is Houston's education station. We are all about reading. We have our Turn the Page book drive initiative. So it's very important, and we love to see this, and we can't wait to see who the winner is. Here is a closer look at the schedule for Fan Fest. It's open every day starting today at noon through Monday. And a reminder, you have to buy tickets. Get all of the information on khou.com/Final Four. And remember, you can get a Fan Fest free. A ticket for free starting today. Metro Rail is free through Monday on all 3 Metro Rail lines. The trains will run every 12 minutes, but Metro says it will increase how often the trains hit each stop if it's needed.
All right. Very exciting morning for us, and we can't wait to find out, by the way, the winner, the elementary school, so we're very excited about that. But with all the excitement happening here inside FanFest, of course, safety is a top priority.
Yeah, it totally is. To help explain what the NCAA is doing to keep people safe, we've got Tony Maggio with us now. Tony, how many people are you expecting to be passing through this hall taking part over the weekend?
Yeah, quite a few. I think expecting about 15,000 a day, so that's our goal each day of the 4 days. So 60,000 in total is our goal here.
Wow, and something else important for people coming, the bag policy. What can you bring? What can't you bring inside FanFest?
Yeah, clear bag policy is in effect. It's about 12 by 12 clear bag that you need, not only for FanFest, but for all of our fan events. You have to have a clear bag. There's a full list of prohibited items on our website, ncaa.com/men's Final Four. I would recommend downloading the official Men's Final Four app presented by AT&T. Keep that in your pocket and just pull that up and you can see all the prohibited items on there.
An intricate list to keep everyone safe and make sure everyone has a good time.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right, Tony Maggio with the NCAA. Thank you for that.
Okay, now we want to get outside of Fan Fest with Kim Castro live on Avenida this morning. Kim, how's the weather looking for Fan Fest? I know you said it was humid out there.
Yeah, Kim, have you seen the progression of my hair expanding a little bit? There is quite a lot of humidity building from the Gulf, and it's making for a breezy day. Check out the scoreboard for first day of Fan Fest as the fun kicks off. Temperatures are going to be pushing closer and closer to 80 degrees as you head on in here. And by the time you're headed home, well, still at 80 degrees. High temperature today, 86, and even warmer still as we head into Saturday. But a couple of changes to talk about. Rain chances won't be even keeled. In fact, today we've got a 30% chance, mainly for our far northern cities and counties. Tomorrow we are mostly dry. Awesome news there. And then a widespread shower chance does come back in for Sunday. Let's talk about tonight's rain chance first. It's fueled by a front, and that's what it's looking like. So gaining a little intensity by 7 o'clock, but then breaking apart. So looks to not have any impacts here in downtown. Jen?
All right, well, let's set folks up who are maybe from out of town or maybe you have business to do on this Friday morning right now and you're trying to get it done before the rush. Well, we have delays along the Katy Freeway. It looks like all of our managed lanes are going to be shut down inbound approaching the Beltway due to a crash. That means main lanes are going to see rubbernecking delays for about 1.5 miles. So it's I-10, the Katy Freeway inbound that's delayed right now. Otherwise, let's talk about the 4-miler. It's one of the fun activities that we've got set up on Saturday as part of the Final Four dribble and the Final Four 4-miler, which is an activity that's also happening. And it starts there at Bagby in downtown, shoots out Allen Parkway. Streets will be closed all the way out to Waugh. Of course, pedestrian traffic expected all within downtown Houston as well. And then it ends back at City Hall. So be prepared for that. Over to you.
They're expecting to have thousands of runners there tomorrow. Jen, thank you for that.
We have so much more coverage live here inside Fan Fest, and Steph is going to be a part of it. Oh, we are letting Steph loose inside the GRB to show us as much of the fun as possible, and you'll see her again in about 20 minutes.
Oh, we're going to be all over the place showcasing everything that people can do here at Fan Fest.
Okay, well, take off.
Okay, I'm off. I'm off.
In progress for now. Your time is 8:12. And coming up next, we're heading down the road to NRG. That's where the teams will be taking the court for their final practices before tomorrow's big games.
And keeping the fun going after the sun sets, we are talking the Final Four Music Festival and what you need to know before Megan Thee Stallion takes the stage tonight. Welcome back to KHOU 11 Morning News. Today is going to be a busy day for the Final Four, from all of the fun here at FanFest to the madness at NRG Park.
Yeah, right now our coverage is moving from here at the GRB down the road to inside NRG Stadium. That's where Adam Bennett has been for the last few hours.
Adam, it is going to be a busy one at the stadium today.
It sure is, Kim and Dave. I tell you what, we're used to seeing Texans fans tailgating out in this parking lot and fans from a number of other football teams, but today it is all about the basketball fans tailgating. Take a look. Just behind me is the setup for the tip-off tailgate sponsored by Nissan. You can see that stage is set up off in the distance. That's where they'll have live music. There'll also be pep rallies. There'll be a basketball court there. A lot of different fan activities. And the best part, it is all free and open to anyone today. And get this, it's actually one of 2 free events happening here today, open to the fans. The other one is inside. That's going to be an event sponsored by Reese's, their men's Final Four Friday. And what's happening there is all 4 teams that are playing in the Final Four, they will be holding open practices today. It means anybody can come and watch those teams practice. And again, the best part, admission is free. So is the parking, except for the red lot. And a short time ago, I talked with an official from Reese's about what an opportunity this is, especially for the fans who may not be able to go to the games this weekend and Monday.
I think to see the specialness of like FAU and San Diego State and Miami, who've never been to the Final Four, be here in Houston, it's awesome.
All right, so if you want to check out one or even all of those practices, here is the schedule. Doors open at 10, so not too long from now. Florida Atlantic will start things off at 11. Then at noon, that'll be San Diego State hitting the court. Miami is next at 1. And then finally, UConn will hold the last practice of the day at 2. This will be your last chance to see these teams in an open practice setting like this. And by the way, at 3:30, there'll also be an all-star game featuring different college athletes, senior college athletes, playing on that very same court that the Final Four teams will be playing on starting tomorrow. So very full day here at NRG with these 2 free events. The gates for both open at 10. Send it back to you, Dave and Kim.
Yeah, full day, a Hoops fans' dream day, really, Adam. Thank you very much. That's going to be so much fun out there.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. You know, we got you covered. Right now it is 8:17. Still ahead, the madness continues back here in downtown Houston. Everything you need to know about the Final Four Music Festival.
Time right now is 8:20. Welcome back to this digital version of KHOU 11 Morning News as we take a live look at just a small piece of the fun that can be found here inside Fan Fest at the George R. Brown Convention Center. But before we get into more of the fun that's all around us, it is time for weather and traffic on the ones.
All right, Jennifer Reyna is here with us to get things started. Jennifer, let us know what's happening.
Well, traffic just getting into downtown is going to be busy. Look, we had a problem on the Katy Freeway inbound at the Beltway. It recently cleared, but all of the managed lanes were shut down. So you can see some of the backup there at Kirkwood. Anybody coming from the west side of town, you're going to be delayed by about 15 minutes with some of that backup that is being seen. But you have the feeder road. Rest of the highway conditions don't look too bad. Downtown Houston and right near the Galleria, it is going to be busy. Let's talk about the dribble downtown. It's happening this Sunday. Teens dribble down a 1-mile course, which you're seeing here, all starting at Avenida de las Americas right near, it ends there, my bad, in Herman Square downtown. It's going to be free of charge with on-site registration Sunday morning at 11 a.m. That dribble begins at 1, but you can see starting at Smith, ending out near the Avenida de las Americas and finishing there. So we have more details on our website at khou.com/Final Four. Let's get you caught up on weather. Kim Castro, over to you.
Hey, Jen. Yeah, we've got some big weather headlines, mainly that we are looking to hopefully stay virtually rain-free for today. You are going to feel the warmth and the humidity, also a breeze. As far as tomorrow's concerned, it is mainly just going to be hot, dry, and with a peak of sunshine, dare I say. Scattered storms, though, return as we head into Sunday. Here's a look at those rain chances. 30% mainly for our northern cities and counties today, dropping back on those rain chances tomorrow and then ramping them back as we head into Sunday. Here's what it looks like on Future Track, just so you get an idea of what I mean by the 30%. I'm watching for Huntsville, Brenham, maybe the Woodlands, but after that, the front really breaks apart, and so I really think most of us are going to stay dry. In terms of the potential for some of these storms to gain strength, we're at a 1 to 2 on the 1 to 5 scale, and again, for the northern tip of the viewing area. As far as today is concerned, 86 degrees. Yeah, watch for that breeze, though, getting up to 30 miles an hour, so hold on to your hats. After the front passes through, we will get a break from the humidity. Saturday is going to look absolutely gorgeous. Humidity builds back in on Sunday, so just make sure you stay hydrated and dress accordingly. 90 degrees as we head into Monday, and then a break from the shower activity on Tuesday. We are now joined by Andre Plaisance. He is the senior director for live events at Warner Bros. Discovery, and you're here to tell us about the excitement around tonight and really this whole weekend. Talk to me about those big headlining, name-grabbing performers.
Yes, we were excited about this weekend tonight, kicking it off with Meg Thee Stallion, tomorrow Maggie Rogers, Lil Nas X, and then obviously Sunday closing out with Lil Big Town, Tim McGraw, and Keith Urban. So really exciting weekend. In addition to the performances we have out here, AT&T has their technology showcase inside the festival. KHOU also has an activation inside, and the Ferris wheel presented by Capital One. So there's a lot of activities in addition to the performances. Then right next door to Discovery Green here, the GRB is the Final Four Fan Fest presented by Capital One, with a ton of activities for families and kids to enjoy the Final Four weekend and be a part of Final Four and the experience that the NCAA and all of our partners are bringing to Houston this weekend.
Amazing, because you were mentioning, I was kind of crying to Andre a little bit because I did not get to sign up for Megan Thee Stallion, but you know what? We're all still going to be out here because there's so much to see. Even if you're not watching the performances right at the front, you can watch them from the monitors. You can also go on the Ferris wheel, do all kinds of fun activities. This is going to be a place to be in Houston this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Inside the park, we have screens all throughout the park. So if you're not right in front of the screens and you're lucky enough to get registration, there's still lots of space in the park for you to enjoy everything. And if you did not get a registration for Meg Thee Stallion, you can still watch it if you download the Men's Final Four app presented by AT&T and live streamed tonight during the performance. So enjoy the stream if you were unfortunate and not be able to get here live tonight.
This is going to be a big deal. We have been watching the construction of the stage, the crews coming and setting this magical place up. Talk about the magnitude of this and how much of a big deal it is to have this right here in H-Town for us to enjoy.
It's a big deal. It's a lot of work, as y'all been seeing all week, what goes into constructing the site, the stage, the Ferris wheel, all the food and beverage areas, all the screens, inside FanFest, all the activations, all the people that are setting up everything for people in Houston and coming into town. So we got 4 teams coming into town. Add that to all the local excitement. It's really going to make a major impact downtown here in Houston, and we're excited. We have the Astros at Minute Maid. You have the Rockets playing tonight and on Sunday. So really, really exciting weekend that we hope to make Houston downtown live and vibrant throughout the weekend for the men's Final Four.
All the good stuff. Houston, let's make some memories to remember. Guys, back to you.
Absolutely. Kim Castro, thank you so much for that.
All right, time right now. Coming up on 8:26, and up next, we head back into our main studio with Lauren Tallarico for some of the morning's top headlines. It's just about a minute away. Stay with us. Welcome back to KHOU 11 Morning News with our special digital edition inside the GRB.
This morning, we've been all about the Final Four and the fun you'll see at NRG Stadium and here at FanFest. But right now, we want to send it back into our KHOU 11 studio and Lauren Tallarico.
Yeah, Lauren, you got some of the morning's top headlines.
That's right. Good morning. I do, Kimberly and Dave. Thank you. This morning, we start with the top story nationwide. A Manhattan grand jury voted to indict former President Donald Trump. Sources say he could make his first public court appearance in Manhattan next week. The indictment is under seal, but the Manhattan District Attorney and grand jury were probing allegations about a hush money payment to former adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. The former president is calling this, quote, political persecution. Next, the Texas Education Agency wrapped up its community meetings about the state takeover of Houston ISD. Parents and activists have expressed outrage over the takeover and demanded to speak directly to TEA Commissioner Mike Morath. Morath has not attended any of these meetings. Morath plans to appoint a new board of directors and superintendent in June. And a Houston artist is facing criminal charges from the state of Texas and potential heavy fines for painting over the famous Be Someone sign that runs over I-45. The state felony charge is allegedly due to safety concerns raised by Union Pacific Railroad, which owns and operates the track and bridge that Be Someone is painted on. And those are some of your top headlines this morning here in Houston. I'll send it back to you, Kimberly and Dave, live at FanFest.
Lauren, thank you. Back out here inside the GRB, we've got a lot more Final Four excitement on the way.
That's right, from the different games and activities here in FanFest to our final countdown to read for the Final Four championship announcement, and a whole lot more coming up in about 90 seconds.
KHOU 11 Morning News starts now.
Good morning, Houston, and thank you so much for joining us on this special digital edition of KHOU 11 Morning News live inside FanFest at the GRB. I'm Dave Freilich.
And I'm Kimberly Davis. Steph is missing from our KHOU 11 stage right now because she is a part of our live team coverage this morning. We are fanned out all around FanFest this morning to bring you the very latest on all of the excitement.
We will certainly do that. First, though, we have to know, Kim Castro, how's the weather looking as we get FanFest started?
It is looking spectacular. Basically, best case scenario is shaping up right now in terms of those rain chances. Let's get to that scoreboard for first day of FanFest. 77 degrees by 11 o'clock in the morning. Still at around 80 degrees when things start to wind down here. We're looking to hit a high of 86 for today. And we got quite a bit of wind to deal with, sustained at around 20 miles an hour, gusting to 30. But notice that 30% chance for some shower activity, that's going to stay confined to the north. That's what models have been showing consistently. So there is a possibility for a shower or thunder shower today, but mainly for the Huntsville College Station area. Jen, hopefully downtown, things are looking rain-free.
Hopefully. Well, hello, Houston, and hello and welcome to our visitors. Let me get you to the spot if this is your final destination. We still have some downtown slow conditions. We had an earlier problem on the Katy Freeway inbound at the Beltway, so we are still in recovery mode. If you know anybody coming in from the west side of town, they'll probably need an extra 10, 12 minutes of spare time to get through some of that backup. We are looking at the final 4 events happening in downtown Houston. There's the 4-miler happening on Saturday. There's Sunday with the dribble, but just parking. If you decide to come on any given day over the weekend, I would recommend the north part of downtown, parking in the theater district if you're going to park yourself. These are all of the parking areas and spaces that you can find on different parking websites, which can be found on our KHOU website at khou.com/final4. So plenty of options, and you can even book ahead. So get that plan together for all the action here. Back to you guys.
Thousands of college hoops fans are waking up this morning, and there's something for everyone to do this weekend.
That's right. We're bringing you live inside the GRB for FanFest all weekend long with exclusive coverage you won't see anywhere else, and it all starts this morning. Pretty much every sport you can think of is represented out here, but of course, right now, basketball is taking center stage, and you can check out the NCAA team store. You can play some arcade games, much, much more. Certainly the fans are very excited.
It's awesome. I love it. I'm a former Division I athlete.
Are you having fun at FanFest? What do you think so far?
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's an exciting time, and it's great for the city of Houston.
FanFest will open up to the public at noon. Then tonight is the first night of the March Madness Music Festival at Discovery Green. 3-time Grammy winner Megan Thee Stallion is coming home to play her first concert of the year. Tomorrow on day 2, that'll feature Maggie Rogers and Lil Nas X. Then Sunday on day 3, that'll feature Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, Little Big Town, and Mickey Guyton. You can find more information about getting tickets at khou.com.
It's not just the fan events that have people talking this morning. And it's not just the fans getting around Houston. They are getting their first look at the venues. Joseph Zagacki is the voice of the Miami Hurricanes. Check out the moment he walked into NRG Stadium with the team.
Here we go. Unbelievable. Holy Moses. Who would have ever thought? Look at this. Orange and green everywhere.
You just got to take it all in. NRG is going to be the biggest place these teams have ever played by far. It seats more than 70,000. Compare that to 8,000 for Miami's home court, roughly 10,000 for UConn, 12,000 for San Diego State, and a little less than 3,000 for Florida Atlantic. And of course, those are the 4 teams that will take the court tomorrow night. The Florida Atlantic Owls will take on the San Diego State Aztecs at 5:09. Then it's UConn Huskies and Miami Hurricanes tipping off at 7:49. Our sports team, Daniel Gotera and Matt Musil, went inside NRG ahead of the team's final practices.
Are getting ready.
Hello again, Matt Musil along with Daniel Gutierrez. Daniel, it was so much fun talking with these players and coaches. I love the fact that they are embracing this opportunity. They all think they're underdogs.
Yeah, absolutely, and they have some pretty cool swag bags too. Everybody's wearing their hat. They're enjoying Houston so far. And look, that's kind of not just a business trip for these guys, but they also want to have fun, and that's kind of what Jim Larinaga from Miami was echoing this afternoon.
And just listening to them, they're enjoying this experience, taking it all in.
And even though the Cougs didn't make it here to the Houston Final Four, we do have one Houstonian. He's Jason Ledee of San Diego State.
So, the fact that I'm here is really cool, but I mean, UH, Texas have a lot of great kids from the Texas area, from Houston. So that's really cool. I got the honor to be here.
Get the opportunity to come home and play in front of all his friends, his community, the people that have known him for years. It's like one of the most amazing things you can have.
Matt, when these big events roll through town, we usually have more than just one local connection because this is such a hot spot for athletics of any sport. But it's good to see Jaden. I'm glad he's having a good time. I know his parents are too.
Yeah, at least we have one.
That's right.
He's a coach's kid. He loves it. All right, now back to you.
Remember, KHOU 11 is your station for the Final Four. For a schedule of the games and events happening this weekend, text the word MADNESS to 713-526-1111, and we will text you back with some helpful links.
Okay, if you dare, you can still check your KHOU 11 brackets. A lot of them not looking so good. But the person with the top bracket, whatever that is, they win a big screen TV and a brand new custom mattress. So you can check yours at khou.com/brackets. Time right now is 8:37. Well, we've talked about the ins and outs of Final Four weekend. Now's the time to talk about all the fun already happening here inside FanFest.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the music going in the background, but the party, it's already started.
Yeah.
And Steph, you've been roaming around FanFest since we saw you about 30 minutes ago. What are you up to now?
Yeah, well, what I'm up to now, do you see some sweat above my brow here? It's because I've been working out here with Tony with the NCAA. Did I or did I not make 2 backwards grandma shots?
I think it was 3.
It was 3. It was 3. I have witnesses, and you were making some too. We are at the Pizza Hut court. It's a slam dunk area. Tell us more about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Come on in. You can see the hoops here. I think they range from about 6 foot all the way up to 10 foot. I'm not going to venture too far down, but dunk a basketball, get a free basketball, and a slice of pizza on your way out. Yeah.
Now, for people who maybe basketball isn't their thing around us, what else can people do?
Yeah, you don't have to be a fan. You don't have to be good at sports to be here. Capital One has a great setup behind us, as well as other ones. Home run derby, there's soccer, there's hockey, there's lacrosse, there's everything you want to do here.
Okay, now you're a lot taller than me, but we're going to demonstrate right now because the kiddos are going to want to slam dunk. I'm 5'4"-ish with shoes on. Okay, I'm going to put this down, and Tony's going to show us what he's got, and then I'll be the size of a 5-year-old. Okay, so here we go. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, go first. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh.
That was not good.
And I like that little 5'4"-ish. We threw an ish on it, 5'4"-ish.
Maybe the ish is what made her miss. That was.
I need to practice.
Yeah, you need to.
It's okay. Just stretch it out a bit, Steph. Stretch it out a little bit.
I think it was the
You got
hamstrings.
it.
Okay.
A little shaky.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll check back in again with you soon. Thank you, Steph. Now, anytime there's this much fun here in Houston, there's usually a cloud ready to rain on our parade.
If one does rain, it's usually Houston traffic. Jennifer Reyna got outside the GRB to show us the best ways to navigate the roads this weekend.
75,000 people are expected here at NRG Stadium for the Final Four games. The good news is they're used to major events here, but you'll still want to be ready for heavy traffic and long lines.
So let's walk you through what to expect, starting with the Reese's Men's Final Four Friday. Parking for that is free, except in the red lot. When it comes to the semifinal games on Saturday, parking is $50 in the yellow, blue, and green lots. Then for Monday's national championship, parking is once again $50 for the yellow, blue, and green lots. Don't forget the lots only accept credit cards, no cash. If you want to cut back on expenses, Holly Kesterson with Harris County Houston Sports Authority recommends letting Metro take the wheel.
It's just an easy Metro ride out to the stadium. So the nice part about our campus and thing that Houston is special about is the way we can connect within our city, and we're excited to be able to show that off with all the visitors who are coming to town.
If you prefer a rideshare service, drop-off and pickup will be at Main and McNee. That's on the northwest side of the stadium. There is a complimentary shuttle service to take fans to the stadium, fan zones, and surrounding sites. You can hop on one of those at these locations. And when it comes to the Fan Fest and the March Madness Music Festival, don't forget.
Both events require a ticket, so make sure you're getting on ncaa.com/men's Final Four. Music Fest is free, but you still need a ticket, so don't forget. And then a friendly reminder that all NCAA events, no matter their location, are clear bag policy.
And with weather and traffic on the ones,
as we are coming up on 8:41, we want to get to weather and traffic on the ones. Jen, how's traffic doing around downtown right now?
You know, I was going to say it is a party in here. I mean, hopefully that puts you in a good mood so that you're nice and calm and chill at the wheel. Well, downtown Houston is still busy. We're not surprised with that. Southwest Freeway inbound around Chimney Rock, you've got a little bit of traffic. As you can see, this is usual. Galleria is a very popular spot here in Houston, Texas. We still have a little bit of residual traffic off of the Katy Freeway inbound at the Beltway due to earlier problems as well. We have those street closures that are happening right where we are, GRB and around Discovery Green. Avenida de las Americas, part of that is shut down. Parts of La Branch, McKinney, Lamar Street, everything that surrounds this busy area. As you know, we've had a lot of setup and a lot of trucks and crews come in this area. So it's all been pushed away so that we can have pedestrian foot traffic, which is what you'll want to be on the lookout for. Let's head out to Kim Castro, who's outside, who can tell you how to dress and what kind of maybe shoes to wear as you head downtown.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're a pedestrian walking by here, get ready for your hair to grow 3 times in size because the humidity is up in full swing. Have a look at winds right now coming in out of the Gulf, mainly breezy along the coast, but we have seen occasional gusts getting up to 30, even 45 miles an hour closer to the airport. High temperature for today, 86 degrees. Notice that breeze is going to stick with us throughout the day, and that 30% chance for shower activity mainly to the north. Rain chances dropping off for tomorrow, ramping back up for the end of the weekend. Here's why. We've got a cold front that is clipping the northern portion of the viewing area today. That's going to bring in some drier air tomorrow, a break from the rain. And then as we head into Sunday, a warm front lifts back into the area, bringing back those widespread shower chances. And this is what the front is going to look like. On models, it's showing that it has the potential to bring us a couple of thunderstorms for the Huntsville College Station area before fizzling out. And then, of course, behind it, dew points are going to drop. You know what that means. Humidity is dropping too, but only momentarily. As we head into Sunday, it's going to feel sticky again, and that's when we bring back those rain chances too. We get a break from the rain as we head into Tuesday, but rain chances all through the 7-day forecast, guys.
All right. Well, if there's any day to have humidity, I would say today is acceptable.
We deal with it.
Because today is the day for body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Megan Thee Stallion,
that goes
she's
well
coming.
with humidity? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Body, yaddy. Body in your hair. Okay. This morning, we've been running through all the exciting activities at NRG and here at FanFest inside the GRB.
That's right. Steph, you've taken over. You're getting to experience all the fun around FanFest. You just attempted a dunk with mixed results, maybe. Where are you now?
That was some shade, Dave.
No,
okay?
no,
I
it's
haven't seen
observation.
your
It's a
work
kind
yet.
observation.
Okay.
No, well,
so
yeah,
I've been sprinting from corner to corner here at FanFest. Made our way over to the Great Clips area. I'm with Yvonne, and tell us. So not only can fans play basketball and enjoy activities, they can get spruced up here as well.
They can get spruced up. There's basketball all over the place, but Great Clips has the Fandom haircutting station, and anybody can get their haircut. Young, old, anybody in between. We got free haircuts here this weekend. We also have fun hair spray. So kids love it. Kids can come in, get their logos stenciled in.
Wait, so men and women?
Men and women.
Okay.
Children, young and old.
Okay, awesome. So this is Astoria and Mike over here. He's getting spruced up. I say mohawk. Okay? All right, guys, we're going to send it back to you. We've got more fun to be had coming up.
All right, Steph, thank you very much. You look like a whole different person. Right
Yeah,
in the middle
it
of all
looked
this.
like number one he had on there.
That's right. All right, we're not the only show getting live in the excitement here inside FanFest.
That is right. Great Day Houston is coming up at 9. They'll be taking over this set right here. So while the party moves outside to the patio on the Avenida, Steph will take the reins for us. But first, they've been reading for months, and today 4 schools are going head-to-head, and the NCAA's Read to the Final Four. Our Ugochi Iloka is live next ahead of the big announcement of the championship winner.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the special digital edition of KHOU 11 News. I'm Stephanie Simmons here live inside the GRB where all the excitement is just getting started here at FanFest. You can start to hear some of the crowds coming in, and we do have a very special event going on. I want to toss it over to Ugochi Iloka with more on the Read to the Final Four. Ugochi.
Hey, Steph, good morning. You said it. Read to the Final Four around 10 a.m. There will be a ceremony announcing the winner, the school that won this competition. We were here with Dorita Hatchett. She's with the Houston Local Organizing Committee. Dorita, you know, we've got schools here already coming in, high schoolers supporting elementary schools. Talk to us about what's going on here today.
Well, it's incredible. Today we're going to be announcing the winner of our bracket competition called Read to the Final Four. These schools have been reading since November of last year, almost 200 schools. So we got them down to a Final Four, and today they're going to find out who's the champion. And their feeder pattern high schools came out to support them.
Yeah. So how are they supporting? We're going to have our photojournalists walk over this way and show some of the bands here. There was a whole routine going on earlier. I was kind of getting it with them. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect at the ceremony from them.
Oh, everyone is just going to do a quick performance to show spirit for their school, and then we're going to get into our program. We're going to honor some people that have done some great work in this program, thank the superintendents and the teachers and all of the people that led us to over 60 million minutes read.
That's a lot of minutes read. Were y'all surprised at the number? That's exciting.
Yes, our goal was 17 million, and to be honest, a couple of times I thought, oh, I'm not sure how we're going to make it, and then all of a sudden, after a few weeks, we were really close to that number, and I thought we're onto something special here, and they took it and ran with it.
So tell us about the 4 schools in the Final Four. I mean, it's between them, right?
It is. We have Woodard and Cy-Fair, Independent School District, Cruz from Pasadena, Dr. Red Duke from Alvin, and oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm supposed to know this.
No, that's so good.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good. We've got 4 schools. We've got 4 schools, and one of them will be announced the winners.
Newport from Crosby.
There we go. Newport from Crosby. Can't forget you all. Had to let you all know you're part of it.
And they have been so into it with their entire independent school district. Their superintendent is the most into it. She said she's going to continue this competition even though we stopped.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So at 10 a.m., we're going to find out, 10 to 11, that ceremony right here in the GRB. We're going to find out who won to the Read to the Final Four. Okay, I see all the high schoolers here. I was getting it with them. I'm about to send it back to you, Steph, to learn a routine and maybe join them, right?
Hey everybody, welcome back to FanFest live at the GRB. I'm Stephanie Simmons here. The fun is just getting started. We are feeling that energy. Take a look over here, Deb Duncan with Great Day Houston. Hey Deb! She's getting ready for her show. Ralph over there, everybody having fun. Hey, I want to show you guys. So this is our area, KHOU 11. Come and stop by and say hi to us. Not only will we chat with you over here, but we are sharing a space with Space Center Houston, and look how cool this is. Now, not everything's on yet, just the lights, but imagine this. So the kiddos will have such a good time. You can be an actual reporter, but behind the kiddos, there's going to be the International Space Station. So you can be a space reporter. It's all taped, it's fun, it's interactive. You've got little guys to play with here too, and you can just, maybe it'll inspire a future career. So a lot of fun to be had. Make sure you come by the KHOU 11 area and again, Space Center Houston. So much fun going on here. And Kim Castro, you have been live all morning long with us, and I understand you're having some problems with your hair and the humidity out there.
Steph, not enough hairspray and the world can save me today. Yeah, we got a big southerly breeze kicking in, and that is adding the humidity in the air. Luckily, though, not enough moisture, not enough lift to bring us widespread shower chances. In fact, that 30% you see on there for shower chances will be for this evening and mainly for our far northern cities and counties. 86 degrees, so Houston definitely bringing on the heat for first day of FanFest, and we'll continue to see that heat building in. In fact, we could be pushing towards 90 degrees as we start next week. A little break from the rain on Tuesday. Stay with us because we are your action-packed station for all things FanFest. Jen, how do we get here?
For that, or if you're parking, the north side of downtown is where you will want to park.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning, sticking with us. We're outside. The party continues with Great Day Houston.
We'll see you later. Enjoy the day.